so I've officially been tagged for the whole 5 things you may or may not know about me. I definitely feel not unlike the hermit who gets the plague 20 years after everybody else, which kind of makes sense if you think about it, because I don't have what you guys call friends, either in real life or on YouTube, but I do have a few people who can kind of tolerate me. And since this whole 5 things thing kind of spread like the plague, it was only a matter of time until one of the few people that I kind of have contact with got infected, ergo infecting me. So here we go. 5 things you may or may not know about me that I didn't already discuss in my 10 things you may or may not know about me, fuck this 5 things meme, I don't need it to feel good about myself. Thing number 1. I have spent my second co-op working at a textbook publishing company. I talked a lot about my first co-op, which was at a library at Harvard, but I really didn't talk at all about this co-op at all. And that's because it sucks. Actually, that's a complete lie. I love it there. I love the people there, and I'm actually kind of sad that it's ending in a couple weeks. But yeah, my second co-op was at a textbook publishing company. I did a little bit of everything. I did a little bit of project management. I did a lot of project management stuff. Did a little bit of editorial stuff. Definitely little on the editorial stuff. For a good while, I was what you call a page tracker, which, as you can kind of guess, I tracked pages. I had to know where the pages were in the editorial process, what step they were in, which editor was working on them, when they were sent out to the production team, which is on the other side of the fuck-off world in India, and I had to assign pages, which is actually pretty cool. I had editors. When I emailed people, I talked about my editors, which is really funny. These people have 20 years experience working in the textbook industry field, and here's this dumbass 22-year-old intern emailing people in New Delhi about my interns. Oh, my editors. Or my interns. Who knows? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Next. 2. That aside from using cameras to take ridiculous videos of myself, I enjoy photography. And I just recently got my first DSLR camera. It's a Nikon D60. It's my baby. I will protect it with my life. I am not afraid to kill a man over it. And I'm already thinking about purchasing additional lenses, flashes, fucking bounces, camera assistants. And by camera assistants, I mean photography assistants. I'm going to hire people to just follow me around and carry my shit. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to be broke, but that's okay. 3. That since I just spent a ridiculous load of money on a DSLR camera, I'm going to be saving up now for an actual video camera. Not my dinky little point-and-shoot digital camera with a video function. And after that, I'm getting a MacBook. Now, I want all the accounting majors who are watching this to try and figure out the math here. The DSLR camera with the lens and memory card and bag was about $600. A nice-ish camcorder is also around that same amount of money. A MacBook can run upwards of $1,800 to $2,000. I am an English major. I'm going to be roughly $100,000 in debt when I graduate. At best, I'm going to find a job that pays me $32,000 a year. Figure it out. Figure out how this is going to be possible. Because I haven't yet, but I'm going to spend the money anyways and then really enjoy the box I live in because it's going to be furnished with a camcorder and a DSLR camera and a MacBook, which I'll probably trade in for some crack because that's usually what happens, right? You go homeless, get hooked on crack, sell your DSLR camera, turn tricks in the alleyway. I really don't know where I'm going with this. 4, that I do modeling. I actually call it lol modeling because I feel less like a model and more like a person pretending to be a model. It's something that I've been kind of doing off and on for about a year now. I've made nearly $0 at modeling. It's been a lot of time for print, time for CD of images, time for burger, which if you people don't know what I'm talking about, those are usually photo shoots where nobody gets paid for anything, but everyone gets images for the portfolio, which is a lot of fun if you get a good team together and you have some cool fuck-off images. Not so great if it's a guy with a Kodak disposable camera being like, time for print! The fifth one is kind of more of an answer than anything else, because I asked in the last video what Milo is and why I, as an English major, totally nerded out when I adopted him. Well, most of you guys figured out that it involved his funny-looking paws, but none of you guys knew what it's called. Milo is a Hemingway cat. Now, the true scientific name, whatever you want to call it, is polydactyl cat, which is basically when they have multiple thumbs. And if you can kind of look, it basically looks like he has a second paw growing out of the side of his real paw. And they're called Hemingway cats because when Hemingway got one of them, he fell in love with it. And he wrote about how awesome they are. And at his estate in Fort Lauderdale, there's something like 50 Hemingway cats, polydactyl cats, just hanging out. So yeah, when I saw him at the kennel, my first thought was, he's adorable, and he likes to play, and he snuggles, and he's going to be a perfect companion to Salem. And then after that, I was like, oh, he's a Hemingway cat. He's a Hemingway cat. Oh my god, I'm going to get a Hemingway cat. I'm going to adopt a Hemingway cat. Which is basically how I really did react, and the people at the Animal Rescue League thought I was nuts. But yeah, most people don't know what a Hemingway cat is. Because here I am, totally freaking out and being so excited over having a Hemingway cat, and people are like, let me get on Wikipedia for a second. This has nothing to do with the Hemingway cat thing. I definitely know what a Hemingway cat is. Interesting factoid though, even though there are like 1,000 Hemingway cats at Hemingway's estate in Fort Lauderdale, the place with the most amount of Hemingway cats is Boston. Go figure. Now the way I'm going to tag people is going to be pretty simple. After I finish this and upload it, I'm going to go through my subscribers list and pick 5 people. And then I'm going to put them over Mirror, and you guys can look through the list, see if you're on the list, and then make a video. Right? Yes? Sounds good? Peace.